Hello, this is Shanny from Happy Hour News. This episode may contain graphic subject matter that might not be appropriate for all listeners. Be advised. You said your coveralls are fucking
I
old
got
people
one of them
alert.
too, yeah. Except mine didn't say. All it said was copy something. From Minnesota.
Anybody out there in Minnesota missing an old person?
Yeah.
Let them know. They're blowing up our phone. 101 now.
101. How you doing?
Oh, feel 101 years old.
Feel like you've been running since you got home?
Yeah, pretty much. And it feels like, after the 100th episode, I can actually take a sigh of relief. I know, right?
Yeah, but no.
No.
No, that's not going to happen. Yeah, we had a great time last week. I had a great time. I thought it was.
That was a good time with QSB Law.
Well, I tell you what.
Total fucking chaos.
Try to keep anybody on one subject for more than 30 seconds.
Yeah, we all have fucking ADHD, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah.
And we all get together, it's ADHD to like fifth power.
Yeah, what a nice day today, huh?
I don't know. I was at work all fucking day.
It was like 60 degrees out today.
Would known.
November, North
So
Dakota.
I had a guy get a hold of me on Messenger. I had this is a little public service announcement to all you fucking scammers out there. This guy, I had posted our Apple link on a podcast page. I hardly ever do it. I was like, fuck, man, I think we had a good show. Let's throw the Apple link out there. And this guy messaged me. I promote your podcast for free. First 2 episodes, and you pay. I'm like, no, thanks, man. I decline respectively. I was like, no, we don't want marketing. We don't want promotion. We don't want anything. We just want to fucking put our shit out there, and it's just going to grow organically. Within minutes, we had our first 1-star Apple review.
Yeah.
So what these fuckers do when they say they'll promote your Apple podcast, drop your Apple link, if you don't want their services, they're going to go to your Apple site and give you a fucking 1-star. And if you do take their services, it's a fucking ripoff. They get a whole bunch of bots to fucking comment, like Matt was talking
just
about.
Like Matt said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt from QSB Law fell into this, and and yeah, it was just a bunch of bots, a bunch of fake reviews.
Fake reviews, and we don't want that shit. So anybody out there in podcast land that listens on Apple and wants to get our rating back up there, we never ask for shit, but help us out a little bit. If it's not a 5, if we're not a 5, well, then we're not a 5, but
right.
Sure as fuck is not a 1.
Yeah, and we may be, terrible, but we're not fake.
No, we're not fake. We're as real
fake.
as they fucking get. We may be too real for some people.
Yeah, well,
So it was just Halloween. How was your Halloween, Sanchez?
Well, you know how I am about Halloween.
I know. You don't give a fuck.
I don't really care about Halloween. And I know that makes people don't understand that shit and all that. But I don't. I just, I got over it when I was about 12.
It's too bad. We had our house decorated to the nuts because last year we didn't do shit because we had just moved in. And we had the fucking Hugs the Clown out front. Big old animatronic clown that tried to hug you and talks. We had kids crying and screaming.
They had a projector set up in the living room, and they were projecting scary shit through the front window. They got great big giant paper mache spiders out there. They got headstones. I mean, it's not just a little thing. It's like Christmas for weirdos is what it is.
Fuck you. Son of a bitch.
That's what it is.
So we got a couple Halloween stories.
Like Clark Griswold and Christmas Vacation.
Your cousin Eddie. Shitter's full, huh?
Yeah. Hey, what was that? My favorite line out of any movie was, Daddy's teaching me how to French kiss.
He says I'm the best.
Yeah, he says I'm the best.
We got a couple Halloween stories. I know Halloween's done and over, but in my heart, it's never fucking done and over.
He's got to have a little hair of that dog to bit.
If I could have my fucking decorations up all year round, I would. But we take them down right away because they're worth money. and I don't want them stolen, getting wet, getting ruined.
Yeah, we don't want them ruined.
No. So we got a Utah sex offender arrested after greeting trick-or-treaters in the nude.
Hello, little boy.
Did he have his dick in the jack-o'-lantern and he had the kids reach in and grab a piece of candy?
Yeah, miss their pocket.
Provo, Utah, registered sex offender, accused of greeting young trick-or-treaters in the nude Sunday, has been arrested. Thank God. Provo police identified this motherfucker right here, Stephen Kelly Little from Provo.
Look at that. Look at them teeth. Oh, man.
He could be a jack-o'-lantern himself.
Oh.
Little is a registered sex offender currently on probation for lewdness involving a child. Police said 3 children under the age of 14 and 5 children under the age of 14 all confirmed they were visually exposed to his wiener. Trick-or-treater's father presented a video to the police. Is this the same guy fucking filming Nessa? Uncle No Touch? Well, I suppose, I don't know if I had any people come up and video our house when the trick-or-treaters came up.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I
was home hiding with my lights off, so no one would come to my door.
Cowering under a blanket. Don't knock on my door.
Don't knock on my door.
Well, Little, he admitted to the incident, was arrested on 2 charges, including lewdness and lewdness involving a child. In May 2019, Little was arrested on the same charge involving a child. So this guy's got a problem.
He likes to show his willy to little kids, huh?
During Halloween.
Yeah, not in May.
Oh, yeah, I guess not. Maybe he's a all-year Halloweener, too.
Yeah,
Halloweener.
Halloweener.
He's a Halloweener.
Oh, yeah. People do stupid shit on Halloween.
I stayed home and got drunk and handed out candy. The little one and the wife went out trick-or-treating and came home. We ran out of candy. So I took Tinsley's bucket and dumped it into our bucket.
All the shit that she doesn't like. Yeah.
Gave out her candy. Why not?
Well, I tell you what, pickiness must run in your family. Must be a gene for it because there's candy she doesn't like.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she doesn't. I don't like that one.
There was this going around even when I was younger about shit found in candy bars.
And I'm really suspicious of these stories because I just don't think it happens like that.
I don't understand why somebody would do that.
Well,
I guess, like I said, my brain isn't wired that way.
I don't think that somebody would do it like one time. I think that if they're going to do it, they're just going to do it. They're going to put several pieces of candy in there with like needles in it or razor blades or something. The whole razor blade thing is bullshit. I don't think that's ever really happened.
But needles.
Well, I'm thinking that this might be like a cry for help, like Munchausen by proxy or whatever, where people they need attention. So like they take the piece of candy, they slide the needle in, and call the cops and say, "Hey, look, somebody gave my kid candy with needle in it."
That could be. Well, sewing needles found in Halloween candy, police in Ohio say. Fostoria, Ohio. A child in Ohio found a sewing needle inside his Kit Kat bar received while trick-or-treating. Why would anyone do this? I don't get it. We've all heard of these types of things happening, but they actually have someone to do what?
Dude, I remember when I was living in Oregon, and the local emergency room would like X-ray the kids' candy. And
they did that in Dickinson, too.
They never found anything.
That's why they quit doing it.
Yeah, because it turned out it was a bunch of bullshit. And then when I was a kid, it was like, they're going to put LSD in your candy, Nobody's going to waste their fucking LSD on a 10-year-old.
And the scare tactics that we hear now that watch out for people giving your kids your marijuana edibles.
Yeah, right.
That
shit costs money, man.
Who the fuck?
They ain't going to pass that out.
Yeah. That's, our state legislators are warning parents to check candies for edibles. Nobody's giving out fucking edibles.
Yeah.
That's just a scare tactic to get people, I don't know.
Scared?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, a hospital in the area was offering free x-rays Monday for parents to quickly scan their children's candy for any potential metal objects. Although we are only aware of 2 pieces of candy being involved, we take it seriously and are appalled that anyone would be so demented as want to hurt children in the community. Police said the tampered candy was handed out Saturday on the 30th during the countywide trick-or-treating event.
Yeah, I still don't know about it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty bad when you hear a story like that and you're even fucking jaded to think it's not even true, you know?
Yeah, because you don't like Halloween.
Well, I don't like
People.
fucking, yeah, pretty much. Don't like many.
Woman pointed a gun at a 7-year-old child who was trick-or-treating.
Now this I can believe.
This lady right here, check her out.
Oh, yeah, she looks like she could point a gun at a 7-year-old.
Monica Bradford, 35, is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Deputies from the Hays County Sheriff's Office in Texas did not report injuries. According to authorities, Bradford was yelling at nearby trick-or-treaters, kind of like you, Sanchez.
I didn't yell at anybody. I hid from them.
You're scared of their masks, huh?
Yeah, I didn't. I felt guilty because I didn't have any candy for her.
Deputies did not explain how this escalated to the point of her pointing a gun at the 7-year-old or specify why she was even mad in the first place. She must have got her monthly bill early.
Yeah.
Investigators took her into custody and booked her at the Hays County Jail at $10,000 bond. That's about as much bond as Vanessa got for flicking her bean, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. She had a different kind of gun.
Yeah, she did. A love gun. Online records show no attorney of record. Authorities say the investigation is ongoing, and they say that anyone with information, reach out.
I got information. She's a fucking whack job.
Yeah, she just don't give a fuck. Looks like. So that was our Halloween.
She almost looks familiar to me. She reminds me of somebody.
Did you fill her crack at one time?
No, I haven't filled any of her cracks.
If anybody needs her crack filled out there in podcast land, get a hold of my buddy Sanchez here.
I got a really big caulking gun.
What you talking about, Willis?
You caulking about. So, did you read this one? I don't know if you pulled that one up.
Yeah, I did.
This gal had to go to the emergency room. She had a head injury, right? So she went in and she signed up. You know, she says, I'm here. I need to see a doctor about my head. And she sat there for 7 hours. She finally said, well, fuck this. I'm out of here.
A woman tells Fox 5 a trip to the emergency room cost her hundreds of dollars, even though she was never treated, never seen. She says she left after sitting in the waiting room for hours at Emory-Decatur Hospital. A News Edge reporter, Janice Hughes, spoke with her and explains why there's a price tag just for walking inside an emergency room.
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to Janice Hughes.
Basically what it is once you go in and you give them your name, it generates, boom, automatically. Once they type your name into their computer, you get billed, period, end of story.
Even if you're not.
Even if you don't get to see anybody, you've already been there. You've already used the emergency room.
Woman said she was billed. Taylor Davis was sent to the emergency room for a head injury. She sat in the waiting room for hours, and she decided to leave because nobody would come and treat her.
Yeah.
7 hours.
Yep. There's no way I should be sitting in an emergency room.
And she was billed $700. That's
like $100 an hour.
$100 an hour for just sitting there and waiting.
She should have waited faster.
I didn't get vitals. Nobody called my name. I wasn't seen at all. We could post this picture here on happyhournewsteam.com. She was convinced it was a mistake, so I called them, and she said the hospital said it's protocol, even if you're just walking in and not seen. When they type in your social, that's it. You're going to get charges regardless. That's fucked up.
That is totally fucked up.
I wonder if she could.
That's healthcare in America, you know? I mean.
Well, she says she's reluctant to go to the hospital now.
Do you think?
Yeah. Fuck. You know what she should have done? She called the ambulance. It might have cost a lot more, but she would have been seen a hell of a lot sooner. That's what I tell these people that refuse the ambulance. And They say they'll drive themselves. I'm like, well, you're going to get treated sooner if you come with us.
Yeah, but they're also going to pay $1,100 ambulance.
Well, hey, you're not going to sit and wait. Could you sit in an emergency room and wait if you had like a broken leg?
Well, if I felt that I was good enough that I could drive myself, I would drive myself, regardless of how long I had to wait. Because there's no way I could absorb that kind of an ambulance bill.
Well, I guess most people have insurance, Sanchez.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I get my health care through the VA.
They don't pay for ambulances?
Only if it's like a matter of life and death. Thing is, if I mean,
That's pretty much what an ambulance is for.
Yeah, but
nobody goes there for fucking sprained toes and.
Oh, there are people who call the ambulance just for the ride. You know that.
Yeah. Yeah, some.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I mean, if it was something real serious, yeah, I'd take the ambulance ride. But if it was something where I was given the opportunity not to take it, you know,
yeah, drive yourself. But you're gonna wait.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking wait.
Well, I might.
So.
Or I might go in there and proceed to bleed all over everybody.
So we got a repeat offender. We got a Florida man. More trouble for Florida man. Poster boy, the dude with the fucking tattoo on his head. This guy, check him out.
In the middle of his forehead.
November 3rd, yesterday. Florida man who is a silhouette of the Sunshine State tattooed on his forehead is facing felony charges for allegedly throttling his mother inside the travel trailer where he resides. Hey, I live with my mom inside a trailer.
Yep.
Investigators allege that Matthew Letham, 23, wrapped his arm around his mother's neck, constricting the airflow, put her in a goddamn chokehold.
Yep. Choked her out, so she faded.
Fuck, man, this motherfucker here, this guy doesn't have a barber schmuck on.
No, I noticed that. Maybe they probably, obviously they don't do it there, but he looks like he's like tied down to something.
Oh, he's in a restraint chair. He's in one of those.
Yeah, he's in one of them chairs.
Ugh.
Yeah. But I mean,
this guy choking out his mom got a $10,000 bail bond.
So let's do the math. First of all, he's got a tattoo of Florida on his face, in the middle of his face.
Yeah, they just saw it.
Right between his eyes.
They just saw it.
He's already been in trouble for meth, right?
I think so.
That was one of his other ones. Didn't he? Oh, he's the guy that like pulled the cops over and started fucking with him, and they arrested him.
Is he the one who cut off his penis? No.
No.
Okay.
And now he's choking his mom. So what? I have no problem believing this guy's in jail again.
Well, this battery by strangulation, a felony carrying a maximum of only 5 years in prison. That's it.
What?
39-year-old victim was recently attacked inside Letham's residence at the Lakewood Travel Park in Hudson City, about 45 miles north of Tampa. The woman told police she had gone to her son's home to pick him up and drive him to work. Fucker has a job?
Well, this is his mother?
Yeah, he choked out his mom.
He's 29, or she's 39, and he's 23? She was 17, huh?
Yeah, it happens.
Wow.
Upon arriving at the trailer around 2:40 p.m., the victim said her son was intoxicated and lying down on his bed. When she woke him, Letham stated, "I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to kill you."
I can't lay down anymore. I just got to kill you.
The victim told police she felt like it was she faded out. The woman added that she had made it to the trailer's doorway and kicked the door open and called for the neighbors to dial 911. So the police saw noticeable redness on her neck and throat area, several scratches around her neck and face. When cops arrived, Letham initially barricaded himself inside the trailer. After exiting the residence, he claimed his mother had started the altercation by putting her hands on him when she woke him. Well, yeah, wake up. It's time to go to work, motherfucker. I don't even want to read about this douche anymore.
Yeah, he works as a cook. Not anymore.
Fuck that.
In
marijuana possession.
February, he called 911. Remember, he called the cops and ended up getting arrested? Yeah. What a fucking idiot.
Fuck. Fuck him.
Yep.
What do we got next, Sanchez? We got a Pensacola woman.
Yeah.
Crashes party, exposes her private parts of children.
And she is a doll, too.
Oh, man, look at her. My God. What the fuck? Somebody fucking used her hard and put her away wet.
I'm telling you.
Jesus Christ, the Scambia
Her
County.
wrinkles have wrinkles, man.
Well, she looks I don't know.
She looks pretty pathetic.
A woman in Pensacola is charged with lewd and lascivious behavior after she crashed a backyard party and exposed herself to children. Oh,
She's only 53.
Oh, goddamn, she looks
Looks
60.
like she's 90, yeah. I can just see her all liquored up, though, with a big old smile on her face going, woohoo!
Don't look now. Mama's got her boobs out showing everybody in town.
That's right.
The arrest report says Suzanne Dill, 53, went to get together held in the backyard on Tuesday, October 26. Dill knew the victims through family ties or by an acquaintance. One victim told the investigating deputy, "I'm blind. I'm blind." No. Dill immediately became belligerent and exposed her boobies to children at the get-together. When the victim and the others at the get-together asked her to stop because children are present, she pulled down her pants and exposed her floppy beef curtain. She grabbed her exposed genitals and yelled that she would fuck the kids.
All right.
I'm going to fuck your kids. Woo-hoo. Must have been a birthday party. They didn't want to specify what kind of a get-together, but if there were kids there. 4 children are present when Dill exposed herself, according to the rest. Dill fled from the scene when person threatened to call 911.
It could have been like a barbecue or a neighborhood get-together. Or
And she's held at $20,000
Yeah.
bond. We should have a little fucking tally of all our fucking bond. Right now we got like almost $100,000.
Yeah, just tonight. Yeah.
Florida,
Yeah,
man.
She
You know
looks
what
like
the
she looks
fuck?
like she's been living off Marlboro cigarettes and regret for a long time.
God damn. You know, that's why I think our podcast is so sustainable.
Why is that?
Because shit's always going to happen.
Yeah, we never run out of
We ain't going to run out of shit.
Yeah.
We always have too much shit.
as long
at
as
times.
there's Florida and Texas and
Maryland.
Ohio and the other 47 states.
Yeah. Bars open.
Yeah.
But
So we
Brendan was right. You know, this winter, we need to dig deep for some North Dakota man stories.
Oh yeah, for some of that, because there are some. You know, like,
There ain't many. We could never do a show just strictly off of North Dakota man.
no, well, nothing current. I mean, we could probably do a special North Dakota tomfoolery through history.
Ooh.
You know, we might pick that for a show.
Oh, and Chuck Daniels said that he wanted to do some more stories, and I told him that the campfire stories were done, but he gave me a couple of ideas for like drunken, stupid sex parties or stories or some shit like that. He's like, just give me some ideas of some stories that might have happened in the past.
We're going into our second 100 episodes, so there's no reason that we can't do special shows or you know, more campfire story like shows, because I like those. Those are pretty good shows.
But I want to play this here for everybody. He sent me a little promo ad, whatever you want to call it.
And this is who?
It's Chuck Nasty,
From.
Nasty Nation.
All right.
This is Chuck Nasty from the band Bastard Sons of a Judas Goat, the podcast, Tellison Podcast /2G1C, Nasty Nation and Graveyard Talk, and I'm here to fucking just say that, look, if you're into truthful, 100% in your face, eat your ass, fuck yourself, over and over again with a fucking hanger kind of shit, I think that you should probably listen to Happy Hour News 10, because it actually might do you some good.
With a hanger.
Thank you.
With a hanger and shit.
My boy Chuck Nasty, man. Yeah, if you guys out there in podcast land are into fucking crazy shit, listen to Nasty Nation. Good fucking podcast, and he's also a part of Graveyard Talks, where they review horror movies, and Tales from the Podcast, 2G1C, 2 guys, 1 crib, and I'll be on that in a couple weeks.
Nice.
Stay tuned. So what do we got next, Sanchez?
We got 2 arrested after officers spot man riding hood of a car driving 80 miles an hour.
You know, at first when I read this, I thought this was here in North Dakota, so I wanted to bookmark it and save it for our North Dakota man. but it's not.
It's not. It's Knoxville, Tennessee. Now, before we get going, I want you to look at this gal right here. What the fuck has she got all over her face? Is that just staining or is that tattoos? Looks like, oh, you know what? I'll bet it's Halloween makeup because it looks like she's got whiskers painted on her face.
I bet you it was. I bet you it was a cat.
Yep. And she had spots drawn on.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. I
have a lot of
figure it
pictures
out.
to post on this video for the
Yeah.
people in video podcast land.
And this other guy's eyes are too close together.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
They look a little,
Like he's a bowling ball.
maybe some fetal alcohol syndrome going on.
Yep.
Anyway, Knoxville, Tennessee, police say they spotted a man riding on the hood of a car going up to 80 miles an hour in Knoxville early Sunday morning. According to the Knoxville Police Department, officers were called to respond to reports of an assault at a bar in the area and saw Dylan Bennett holding onto the hood of a Chevy Impala. The police report says Bennett claimed, Shamselin Whipple.
Chameleon.
Say that 4 or 5 fucking times.
It says chameleon.
Is that what it says?
No.
It's Shamselin. Shamselin Whipple, who was driving the sedan, was drunk and was trying to keep her from leaving.
Well, okay, wait. What?
Which report says that Bennett, who is the guy on the car,
Okay, it
says
says
that
a girl was driving.
Whipple was driving the sedan, was drunk, and he was trying to keep her from leaving.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
drive, you're drunk. So I'm going to ride on the hood of your car at 80 miles an hour.
You know, riding on the hood of a car at 80 miles an hour ain't so bad as long as she doesn't brake suddenly.
Oh, and then, the girl told the cops that this guy Bennett threw her to the ground and took her phone to prevent her from calling the cops. So there was a...
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Oh, they're both drunk.
They're both idiots.
Yeah.
She told officers she was able to get back in the car and drive away knowing Bennett was on the hood. After reconstructing the route, officers reported Whipple must have driven over 9 miles with Bennett on the hood, roughly a 6-minute drive. 9 miles in 6 minutes? Is that 80 miles an hour?
Oh,
All right,
that's pretty
mathematicians.
fast. Yeah, 'cause
Mathematicians out there.
it'd be 6 miles in 6 minutes if it was
60 miles an
60
hour.
miles an hour.
Ah. Way to go, Sanchez. Jesus fuck, man. Sometimes you amaze my ass with your...
So anyway, they
Brains.
charge him with aggravated assault and her with reckless endangerment.
They should just both be charged with being stupid.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm really surprised there isn't a stupid statute. You know? It's like no soup for you.
No
you're
soup
too
for
stupid.
you. So that's not really a story. I thought it'd be more to it. We won't do that one. Well, that could be it for our first half. We have to dig up
Okay.
some more stories
Yeah. We could be back.
for the second half, and if I don't quit recording, then we just fuck, I'm getting drunk. Gotta record the whole fucking thing again. And people out there in podcast land, I got some good news.
What is it? Tell us.
Not now.
Oh, okay. Oh, the podcast land, not the video podcast.
And video podcast land. Maybe I'll say it next week. Maybe I won't. But my keychain's about to get a lot lighter.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So everybody out there,
yeah,
take
too
care.
early to tell right now.
Take care of yourselves. You are worthy. You are good enough. You are smart enough. God damn it, people fucking like you.
Peace.